A huge concern for our leaders was around hybrid working and how to make it work. There seemed to be 3 different ways of approaching hybrid working. Organisations that have kind of told people how many days to come in, it's created revolt, really strong reactions. Other organisations that have been much more laissez-faire and have kind of just let colleagues decide what they want to do, meaning that some areas of the business can be more lively, often where there are extroverts, and some areas of the business can be deadly quiet, where people are more introverted and have decided to stay at home. And then leaders feeling frustrated that the organisation is then paying for these lovely large buildings and people aren't coming in. Also knowing that the work can sometimes be done so much more quickly and efficiently and effectively when people are working together face to face. So the third approach seems to work far better, where there is a mixture of the organisation saying what it needs and wants, and the individuals, the staff members, saying what they need and want. And what we've found is that those conversations need to be facilitated quite sensitively. We've had some great successes and some great sessions where we have brought teams together and we have got them to talk about the pandemic and remote working and what that was like for them and what worked well and what didn't. And then getting them to talk about how they would like it to be now they know all of that, and giving everybody in the team the opportunity to say what would work best for them. And by hearing everybody's different requirements and what would work best for them, it's incredible how teams can then negotiate and can compromise and find new ways of working where they're coming in and being creative and collaborating together and finding appropriate times to stay at home and kind of get through some of the more head down kind of work. So hybrid working, as a leader, what can I do? You can empower your team to collectively make a shared decision on how they all want to work. You can schedule a session where you ask each team member what works well for you about hybrid working, what doesn't work well for you, and what would you like to be different, and make sure that everybody's opinion is valued and heard. And then it's really surprising how much people are then prepared to negotiate and compromise when it's done in that peer-to-peer setting. Ask the team, when this team is at its best, it's like what? If you can come up with a metaphor, that's great. And then ask them what needs to happen for that to happen. And then you get people start talking about some of their behaviours that they need to be demonstrating in order to be operating in a team at its best.